Guys, if you want to know how to better your mind and your finances, stay tuned and keep watching the video.
Think about this. Your brain is making decisions that you never agreed to. Not because you're lazy, and it's definitely not because you're weak, but because your mind is running off habits and systems that were built years ago by your younger self. And those habits and systems really need an update. So tell me if this sounds familiar. You say you're going to lie down just for a couple of minutes and you're going to pick up a book, but in the end, you end up scrolling for 45 minutes. You tell yourself you're going to save money, but something shiny on the internet happens to pop up and you purchase it without a second thought. Today, I'm breaking down 4 ways that your brain secretly controls the decisions you make and how we can reprogram your brain in order to create new habits and new systems that are going to make you money. A huge part of your life is lived in the subconscious mind. Your brain makes choices before you even know the choice has been made. When you live on autopilot, you react instead of respond to decisions and habits that you are trying to build. You repeat the same emotional triggers, the same habits, and most importantly, the same identity. And nothing changes even if you desperately want it to. So start catching yourself in these autopilot moments, the scrolling, the overeating, and the overindulgence, whether it's overspending or being overly lazy. Once you're aware of the pattern, you're able to interrupt it and change it to something new over time. Before any habit fires, insert a 2-second pause. That second pause is going to make sure that you can make a decision with the conscious side of your brain. Your brain is wired to chase dopamine, the quickest hit of pleasure, comfort, and overall just this surge of satisfaction. If you keep chasing instant gratification and short-term boosts of dopamine, you're not thinking long-term, and instead you're going to make short-term decisions that destroy the habits and the systems that you're going to build in the future. You sabotage consistency, you lose self-trust, you weaken your discipline, and you stay in that short-term thinking stage for a long time. What I like to do about this, guys, is I like to replace, not completely remove. So don't try to eliminate dopamine habits. Replace them with healthier ones. You can do such things as walking or taking a run, reading a book, journaling, taking a cold shower, or just finding a nice quiet place to meditate and really sit with your thoughts. And another thing, guys, we must create friction. It's hard to grab your phone and start scrolling for an hour when it's across the room or it's locked up somewhere that's safe and you're not going to be able to get to it for however long you'd like. It's hard to binge snacks, Oreos, Nutella when you're not even buying it. So if it's not in your house, it's going to create that friction. You're probably not going to go to the store and get it at that time. Next on our list, guys, is your environment. Your environment will influence your decisions more than motivation ever will. If your room is built for distraction, then you're going to be easily distracted. And if your kitchen is filled with snacks, then you are constantly going to be overeating and overindulging. Redesign your space based on the identity that you want to create for yourself. Clean out your desk if you want to work and want to feel focused. Have a quiet corner or a quiet place in your house where you can meditate and sit with your thoughts. Write your goals down on a whiteboard if you want clarity and you really want to see your goals in front of you. Put small reminders in your environment that influence who you want to be and how you want people to perceive you and how you want to perceive yourself mentally. And lastly, guys, your brain prefers old patterns rather than being challenged and trying to create new ones. You'll keep repeating habits and mistakes that really don't align with who you want to become. You'll feel stuck, frustrated, and inconsistent. You'll think something is wrong with you when it's really your programming that's messed up, that needs to be fixed, and it's extremely possible that it can be fixed. What I want you to do is replace the narrative that you constantly push onto yourself. Instead of saying, I'm inconsistent, I'm lazy, or I'm a doom scroller, you have to replace that language, especially when you talk to yourself. speaking to yourself in a positive manner and really being your own hype man is really going to go miles when you are creating those long-term goals and wanting to create something for the world and really show what you have to offer to everybody. Your brain becomes whatever story that you repeat, guys. So change the story and your behavior will follow. So guys, your brain isn't against you. It's just built on those old habits and systems that need to be updated. But you can rewrite those instructions one conscious moment at a time and one pause at a time. Guys, just to end things off, I just want to say, try not to chase the instant gratification that is all out there in the internet and all throughout the world. Really try and create something for yourself that you can be proud of and make use of your time that you have on this earth, because although it may seem long, it's very limited. So hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.